Tensions remain high in spite of efforts by UN officials. Libya has once again become one of the region's major military powers. The new Libyan technology represents a significant threat to the stability of the region. Neighboring Arab states are demanding action to prevent what they are calling the violent and unavoidable flooding.
7 November, go. This is 7 November.
It can't be 0630 yet. XO, what's up?
Morning, Skipper. We just received an urgent message from Com Subland.
You handle it, XO. I'm beat.
Sorry, I can't do that, Skipper. The transmission is eyes only. You will have to sign for it.
Have someone bring it to me.
Aye, sir.
7, there's the marker.
Take that down to the old man, get a signature for me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Wheeler.
Eyes only usually means it's going to get ugly.
Lieutenant Wheeler, sir, I have your message. Here you go, sir. Right by the X.
Dismissed, Wheeler. And have the XO come to my cabin.
Sorry, sir.
Eyes only. Compromised patrol area Yankee Victor, okay. 72 hours ago, Libyan Kilo submarine affected exit of Med, gained open sea. Though tracked by U.S. forces, Kilo has broken contact. Subject sub is believed to be headed north in patrol area Yankee Victor. At present time, threat to your mission and platform is considered slight. You're advised of this developing situation, so you may take appropriate action. Disclosure of this message to your officers, men left to your discretion. Continuation of your deterrent patrol considered paramount, all other considerations secondary, subland sands, etc., etc.
You wanted to see me, Skipper?
This is as serious as it gets, XO. Our patrol area may be compromised. Take a look at this.
Son of a bitch. What do they mean, believed to have exited? How does a diesel sub, a Libyan diesel sub, just sneak out of the Med?
How she got out is anybody's guess. I want a full tactical dump on Kilo-class subs, and let's brief sonar right away.
I'll tell sonar we're on our way. Captain's in sonar.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Mannion.
Here are the new charts, sir.
Well done, Mr. Foster. I want you supervising sonar, Mr. Foster. Drag a cot in here if you have to.
You were the sonar whiz at New London, is that right?
Well, yes,
well, then you're the man, Mr. Foster. When can you have those watches online for us?
I'll get them organized right away, sir.
We're also going to need a full tactical dump, everything you've got on the Kilo-class submarine, including upgrades.
We were liaison authorized to talk to the carrier battle group. Let's get him on the horn.
Very good, sir.
Are we at war, sir?
You'll be the second person to know, Mannion, I promise. Okay, guys, look sharp until I get this thing figured out.
Subplant installed this just before we left Charleston. You seen one of these before, Master Chief?
You ask a lot of questions, Lieutenant.
Captain's on the bridge. Officers of the deck, come to periscope depth.
Periscope depth, aye.
Extend SATCOM mast.
Extend SATCOM mast, aye.
Very well.
Who do you want to talk to, Skipper?
Mr. Wheeler, get us Admiral Plaskett's battle group. Call sign Charlie 1 Tango.
Who am I going to be talking to?
3 Whiskey Golf, sir. CO, USS IDAHO.
3 Whiskey, this is Charlie 1 Tango. Actual. Send your traffic.
I received the message from comm subplant, sir. Do you have additional information about the compromise in my patrol area?
You know as much as I do, Captain. I can tell you this. That Kilo didn't sneak out of the med on my damn watch. As far as your patrol area being compromised, I wouldn't sweat it yet. I'll find this Kilo. You just stay out of my way. If I were you, I'd watch my 6. Plask it out.
Here you go, Skipper.
Captain, XO.
Got the nav materials you asked for, Skip?
This is the passage chart, sir. This is Patrol Area Yankee Victor. Our current position via VLF nav fix is here, waypoint Lisa. Our current heading is 045. Our speed is 5 knots.
At best speed, what are the probable positions of a submarine that exited the Mediterranean 72 hours ago?
What class of submarine, Captain?
Kilo-class submarine, export type, possibly with a performance upgrade.
Export, Kilo.
11 knots surfaced, 17 dive, performance upgrade 19 or so. So, I'm a Kilo boat and I managed to sneak out of the med. Naturally, I assume that every swinging dick in the U.S. Navy is trying to find me. So, I play hide and seek. My best speed isn't 19 knots, it's 10. And I sprint from layer to layer. And I'm getting real paranoid playing hide and seek. I'd say he makes 525 nautical miles.
Very good, Chief. Well, gentlemen, that establishes an uncertainty zone of 300 nautical miles, 200 miles of which cuts into the southern edge of our patrol. I'm not comfortable with that.
Bottom line, he could be here already.
So what do you want to do, Captain?
Standard speed will be sufficient, but let's go deep. See that the sonar watches are doubled as well.
Aye, sir. Have those courses in main control 5 minutes ago, gentlemen.
Aye, sir.
XO, let's go see Weps.
Aye, sir.
Who pulled his chain? I can't get it done that fast.
Law school's starting to look pretty good, isn't it, Mr. Foster?
Good morning, Captain. XO. What brings you to the Devil's Workshop?
What are you doing here, Whips?
Little PMS on the guidance systems. Strictly routine maintenance.
How's your readiness posture, Weps?
SOP, sir. 4-shot loading in tube 1, 3 fish in ready service.
I'd like to put us on an increased readiness footing. Double your watch section until further notice.
Aye, sir.
Alright, then we're gonna...
XO,
Hey, Captain.
Mr. Foster?
I've got a problem I want to show you, sir. We just pulled the towed array for scheduled maintenance. It's a routine thing, you know, a couple hours of downtime.
Faster and funnier, Ensign.
Okay. So, well, it's really weird. It's this sort of sound short. It's an intermittent buzz at about 5 hertz. And the volume changes with our speed. When we go fast, it gets loud. When we go slow, it gets soft.
Was it a malfunction in your gear?
Well, I thought about that possibility too, sir, so I cross-checked using the other towed array, the TB-23, and the WLR-9. They both heard it too.
You said the volume changed with speed. Is it some kind of Hull effect?
Maybe, but we've been clean and quiet since we left Kings Bay. I don't know, maybe something broke up top.
Maybe we fouled the prop.
Do we have a problem, or are we worrying about nothing?
No, sir, that signal is way under what anybody plays with.
Sometimes you can't sweat the small stuff, sir.
How long would a hull search take?
We'd have to bring the ship to 100 feet minimum.
And we'd be hanging out in the surface layer, sir. That's not a real great place to hide.
I want to lock out a diver, XO. I want a thorough hull search.
Are you sure, Skipper?
Do I look like I'm sure?
All right, I'll notify the con. We'll conduct a lockout immediately. Sir, please insert disc 4 to continue.
Satellite communications.
Satellite traffic for the Admiral.
Admiral, Miss Matthews, CIA. Should I patch her into the bridge?
Pipe it into the flag bridge.
Admiral Plaskett? Can you see me? Good. When are you going to let me tell these people what's really going on?
2 hours, Admiral.
2 hours? This thing could go nuclear.
CIA out.
I wasn't flattering. Cold, dark, and scary.
Open your eyes next time. Let me see this. Very nice. Now somebody tell me what the hell it is.
Doesn't look electronic. Found it under the port sailplane, Captain, about 9 feet.
Let me see it.
Maybe you better let the ordnance boys have a look at it, Captain. This thing might go bang.
Back to the Ching, and I want answers.
Chief, get this thing back to the Chang. Tell him I want a briefing in the wardroom. 10 minutes.
Aye, sir.
Did you pre-flight the bird 2 hours ago? We got dipping sonar, Mark 48 torpedoes, sonobuoys. Oh yeah. And 16 pack of those ding-dongs you like. You're a beautiful man, Danny. Let's go hunt us some submarines.
Ding-dongs were missing.
gentlemen.
Okay, sir. This was attached to the sail 6 feet from the deck. This device was affixed to the ship by a lever-action suction cup.
All right, Chang, but what was making the noise?
That was a tough one. No electronic parts, 3 moving parts. I had no idea until I found this. Looks like a reed of a clarinet, only it's made of titanium. This whole gizmo is an acoustic generator, an underwater whistle. We move, the water streams by the hull, and this little puppy sings.
Okay, now we know what. Let's find out who and why.
I'm willing to listen to a list of suspects. Who had the opportunity or motive to stick that thing on the hull?
I say we start grilling the line handling party.
Who was in it the day we sailed?
Deck division. Holland, Williams, Schaefer, Benvenides, Browning. Who else was on deck?
I was. I was the last officer topside, Captain.
Who was the last man down the hatch, Wheeler?
Petty Officer Holland.
Well, I say we get his ass in here.
Anything strange happen in the line handling party, Mr. Wheeler? Anybody go forward? Anybody pass by the sail?
Petty Officer Holland, sir. He showed up late. He almost missed the boat. I chewed him out.
He almost missed movement, and you didn't put him on report?
No, sir. He had gone to mast just 2 months before, and I didn't want to see him lose another stripe. Am I to read this that I'm under suspicion here, sir?
Everyone's a suspect, Mr. Wheeler, until I find out who put that whistle on the hull of my sub.
And you saw nothing, Wheeler? Nothing at all?
No, sir. Not a thing.
Master Chief, get the line handling party in here now.
Aye, sir.
Take the stick, will you? Okay. I have control. You have the aircraft. Man, I knew I was gonna make it to dinner. Andy, you got anything? Nothing but whales farting. What about Eland, MCON? Nothing out here, Skipper. Nothing but salt water. Cold salt water. Well, we got a couple hours of fuel left. Why say we head east? Drop them sonobuoys. Fuel's a factor here. We only have 2 hours left. Mr. Neff's right, sir. This is patrol area Bozo. Let's get back to the boat. I hate the boat. Let's go hunt up some submarines.
Here's the line handling party, Skipper.
Listen up, boys. Everyone that was on the aft line, and the aft line only, 1 step forward. Get out of my sight. Forward line, same deal. Get lost. Starboard side. Out.
What lines were you working, Brimley?
Fore and aft, sir. I was the petty officer in charge.
He was with me the whole time, XO.
What about you, Holland?
Aft line, sir. I was supposed to work, except I was late.
What side of the sail did you pass as you went below?
Port side, sir. I was the last person down.
Wardroom, Holland. Now.
You're dismissed, Brimley. You as well, Wheeler.
Aye, sir.
Thank you.
Why were you late?
I met this woman. I overslept. I was kind of hungover.
Your file's a joke, Holland. 24 page 13 entries, 2 counts of disrespect.
The last one was an accident, XL.
Who helped you put it there?
I didn't do anything, Captain. I never saw that thing my whole damn life. Master Chief, you gotta believe me.
Well, I don't, Junior. I think you're a lying sack of grits.
Do you know what the penalty is for sabotage? Huh? Under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, it's death, petty officer.
By firing squad.
Who told you to put the Homer on the sail, Holland? Who told you to do it?
Nobody. I didn't put nothing on the sail. Why don't you believe me?
You planted that Homer.
I was still drunk when I came aboard. You can ask Mr. Wheeler.
Let's try it again, Holland, from the beginning.
I told you, XO. I was late getting back to the pier.
Why were you late, Holland?
I closed down the bar at the Raven, sir. I met this woman at the Cape Henry Club. And before you knew it, I was late getting back to the base.
Well, this is getting us nowhere, Skipper. What do you want to do?
Captain, why don't you and the XO step out into the passageway for a little while? I'd like to talk to Holland alone.
I'm placing you under arrest, Petty Officer Holland. The charge is sabotage. Master Chief, confine him in the quiet spaces.
Come on, Mata Hari.
I don't know. Maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't. Unfortunately, he's our only suspect. Sorry, Skipper. To continue, you're gonna have to insert disc 3 now.
Main control sonar, hydrophone effects, transient torpedo doors opening, bearing 350.
Waiting for us.
He's got to flood tubes in the choir. We've got about 20 seconds, sir.
Sound the general alarm. Take evasive action.
Sonar, go to 1MC.
Switching to 1MC.
Battle stations.
Battle stations, man your battle stations.
Diving officer, full dive on bow planes. Establish a 5-degree down bubble.
Weapons standing by, sir.
Officer of the deck, deploy countermeasures.
Deploy countermeasures, aye.
Helmsman, left full rudder, all ahead flank, steady on course 270.
Con, sonar, hydrophone effects evaluated to be incoming torpedo. Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Torpedo continues to close. Range 1,000. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 1,150 yards. 1,200. Set 65 falling astern, sir. Screws are slowing. Engine stop now. She's out of gas. We've outrun it.
Sonar, con, state your contact.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no contacts at this time. Hey, Captain, your presence is requested in sonar.
Captain's in sonar. What do you got, Ensign?
What do you make of that, sir?
Whatever the hell it is far away. 1 convergence zone, 2, yeah.
Is it the Kilo?
No, sir. The Kilo is behind us. This one's north, way north, about 120 miles.
Acoustic library says it's a Russian Akula-class sub.
She's making about 34 knots. At that speed, she's making more noise than your average train wreck. That's why we can hear her.
Terrific. Looks like we got a new playmate.
Can you give me a course and speed on this contact?
Conversion zones are only about 6 miles wide, sir. Her speed is constant, about 34 knots. That would make her 110, 120 miles away. Now, I can't be exact in terms of bearing, but my best guess would be 180, 190.
She's pointed right at us. Skipper, I can have a brain dump for you on both of those submarines shortly. I'll go get Master Chief. We got a lot of work to do.
Thank you, Ensign.
Sir, contact. Designate Sierra 1. Depth 400. Bearing 245. You sure? Absolutely. He's above the deep sonar layer. Making 30 knots on one 7-bladed propeller. 30 knots? That ain't no kilo. This is the Idaho? No, wait, sir, it's too noisy. Acoustic signature makes him rushing. Cooler class attack mode. Get on the radio, Danny. Send it to the battle group. Let them know we might have another player out here.
I think I have a grasp of the tactical situation. I'd like to hear some suggestions.
Well, the Akula submarine, Captain. I don't know. She's not making any secret of her location. Now, why is that? Huh? I mean, why would you travel at all ahead flank unless you want the whole world to know where you are?
Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
You mean the Akula's deliberately trying to give away her location?
Maybe the Akula's trying to drive us south.
Into Killer Kilo. Skipper, I just got an idea about flushing out that kilo. It's weird, but it might work.
You got about 20 seconds to get me interested, Master Chief. Start talking.
Well, it's kind of illegal, sir. Maybe you ought to meet me in the con.
Might as well see what he's up to.
All period. Capitan. Capitan.
How's our high pressure friend doing? Akula's making 30 knots. Moved into the surface layer, but he's still hauling ass. Why doesn't he care who hears him? They must have heard you talking, Skipper. Akula's slowing down. Changing course. Coming up steady on 190. Target's gone to all stop. Send us position to the battle group. Already bursted it to him, sir. What's this guy up to?
You know, back in the Evil Empire days, we used to torture Ivan in the Med. We'd broadcast sounds, car crashes, cows mooning, over the hydrophones. You know, we'd give him some culture.
This story have a point, Chief.
Yes, it does. Because I think that kilo is still out there. He's just so quiet that we can't pick him up. But I think I can get a rise out of him. Could I have that underwater phone, please?
Begonia.
Sounds exactly like a Mark 48 torpedo. If he's out there, we'll know about it.
Con, sonar, hydrophone effect, contact Sierra 25, evaluated to be Kilo class submarine, making 17 knots on one 7-bladed propeller. Range 10,000 yards, bearing 160, running like a rabbit.
Get me a firing solution.
Firing point procedure, Sierra 25, Tube 1, single fire ad cap.
Con, torpedo reports, Tube 1 ready, sir.
Orders, Cap.
Fire, Tube 1.
Weapons, Con, Tube 1, single fire ad cap, stand by.
Weapons standing by, sir.
Shoot.
Mark 48 ADCAP torpedo course 045. Run is enabled. 8,500 yards to target Sierra 25.
Mark 48 running, sir.
Sierra 25, course change. Now steady on course 130. Target speed 17 knots. Mark 48 continues to run. Course 045. 7,000 yards to impact.
Like waiting for a Valentine that's never going to come.
Target Sierra 25, course change now opening. Target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track.
Prepare to fire second torpedo.
Firing point procedure, Sierra 2-5. Tube 2, single fire at cap.
Weapons, all tubes ready, sir.
Orders, Captain.
Fire tube 2.
Shoot.
Torpedo has gone active. 60 seconds to impact, target Sierra 25. 55 seconds. 50 seconds. Con sonar, target course change. Sierra 25 now steady on course 060, speed unchanged. Sierra 25 has altered acoustic signature. Con sonar, Sierra 25. Contact is now classified as an Ohio class SSBN. Torpedo safety recognition is activated.
He's pretending to be us.
Mark 48 ADCAP is disengaging, sir.
Orders, Captain.
Place Mark 48 in command mode. Order the torpedo to kill Sierra 25.
Captain, that torpedo disengaged because it thought that kilo was us.
As far as that torpedo knows, there are 2 USS Idahos out there. We order that ADCAP to acquire and kill, we got a 50-50 chance of catching our own fish.
I gave you an order, XO. Put the Mark 48 into command mode. Order it to kill Sierra 25.
Weapons officer, place Mark 48 into command mode.
Mark 48 running, sir.
Order the torpedo to acquire and kill, contact Sierra 25.
Mark 48 has acquired.
Con sonar, Mark 48 has gone active. Con sonar hydrophone effect, Mark 48 ADCAP detonation. Range 2000, bearing 045.
Did we get him?
Hydrophone effects, kilo's breaking up, sir. We nailed her. Oh,
yes, sir! Quiet! Quiet in the con, right now. At ease, gentlemen.
Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Torpedo continues to close. Range 1,000. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 1,150 yards. 1,200. Set 65 falling astern, sir. Screws are slowing. Engine stop now. She's out of gas. We've outrun it.
Sonar, con, state your contact.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no contacts at this time.
Sir, please insert disc 4 to continue.
Mark 2 on watch?
I just got off, Master Chief.
Get back on.
I just came from the cook. Can you talk to him?
About what, XO?
About the trash disposal unit. Captain asked about it yesterday, and I told him you'd take care of it.
Well, you lied.
You want to tell that to the old man, or would you like me to?
Just leave it as it is. That's right.
It's been making the same noise since we left Kings Bay. It's trying to chew something up.
Something like this? Looks like one of Wheeler's sensitive little tea bags.
I'm telling you, this thing fits somewhere. Little help here, Chief, huh?
You're the engineering genius, sir.
Son of a... It is Wheeler.
Let's go to Captain.
Captain, I think we know who put the Homer on the sail.
Wheeler. One of his tea bags was stuck to this.
Place him under arrest, XO.
I'll save you the trouble, Skipper.
You stay back! I want everybody back! Captain, I want everybody back! Now!
Stand off, gentlemen.
Come on. Stand back!
Do this, Mr. Wheeler.
Stand back.
Stay back! Everybody back! What do you think's inside of here, guys? About 400 or 500 pounds of C4, that's what. And about 50 gallons of torpedo fuel. That'd make a pretty noise, wouldn't it?
Put the gun down, Wheeler. You don't really want to hurt anyone.
Especially the folks back home, huh? Another espionage scandal. Now that hurts people. That shakes their faith in the American way, huh?
Why, Wheeler? Why'd you do it?
The money. Back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay real well. But that sort of dried up. I really thought I was done. I thought I was out of it, but they came back to me right before we left Kings Bay. And they told me that they wanted me to attach that gizmo to the sail there, or else they'd go public with our little past performances together. And that would have been embarrassing.
Now you're going to kill 155 men.
Exactly. Goodbye, gentlemen. Oh!
I always wanted to cold cock an officer.
I thought I had you handcuffed to your rack.
He did, Master Chief, but I had a Swiss Army knife in my pocket. I had to use the head, so I filed my way out.
Put yourself in for Sailor of the Month, Holland. Cuff Wheeler better than you did Holland, Master Chief.
Can someone take this for me? They really make me nervous.
Give me the stick, Brucey. We've got negative fuel numbers. We've got to get back to the boat or we're going to swim.
So active with the sonar.
Active? We ought to drop a Mark 48 on their back deck.
He's setting up a torpedo shot.
Con sonar hydrophone effect, contact Sierra 27, evaluated to be a Kula-class submarine making 15 knots on 1 7-bladed propeller. Captain, Akula has gone active with her sonar. She is setting up a firing solution.
Guess who she's aiming at?
Break contact. Get us out of here.
Helmsman, make turns for 35 knots.
Oh shit, he just fired.
We're right over the bastard. Tell them we can take him out right now.
Negative. Charlie 1 has not cleared us hot. We are ordered to hold fire. We gotta do something, sir.
We got an idea. Look, Commander, we've got negative fuel numbers. Let's slam some music.
Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. 200.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Con sonar. Something's going on.
What is it, sonar?
I don't know. Somebody's jamming the Set 65 sonar.
Put it on the 1MC.
What the hell is that?
Surfing music.
Set 65 has deflected course, sir. New heading 180.
Pull up the hydrophone. Ensign's right. Give us a course back to the boat, Danny. You boned us. Relax, Brucey. We're gonna make it back to the boat. Look, Commander, I can do the math. We're gonna splash. But you go back and give Danny a hand, Bruce. Help him kick out the Mark 48s and disarm them. You're gonna ditch 2 live torpedoes?
Mr. Huff's right, Skipper.
They weigh 2,300 pounds apiece. Pull the fuses, disarm them, kick the sonar panel out if you have to. Need to lighten this bird up. Relax, man. We're gonna make it. Man, we're not gonna make it.
Stand by. XO, VHF radio traffic. It's a friendly SH-3. He's declaring a fuel emergency.
I got my hands full right now.
It's Ice Cream 27, sir. He's not going to make it back to the carrier without a nav fix.
Those are the guys that jammed the Akula, Captain. I think we owe them.
Do I have to remind you we're in a torpedo battle here, sir?
Come to periscope depth. Give him a nav fix.
Very good, sir. Officer of the deck, come to periscope depth. Deploy VHF mast.
Aye, aye, sir.
Sparks, stand by to transmit range and bearing to the battle group.
Aye.
VHF traffic from USS Idaho. They just bursted us a range and bearing to the battle group. Bearing 178, range 60 miles. We're gonna cut it close. 5 knots of headwind and we're gonna be in the soup. Do the math, Bruce. We're gonna make it.
Con sonar hydrophone effect, Kula-class submarine making 15 knots on 1-7 bladed propeller.
Firing point procedure, Sierra 2-7. Tube 1, single fire ad cap.
Con, torpedo reports, tube 1 ready, sir.
Captain?
Shoot.
Weapons, Con, tube 1, single fire ad cap, stand by.
Weapons standing by, sir.
Shoot.
Mark 48 ADCAP torpedo course is 045. Run is enabled. 8,500 yards to target Sierra 27.
Mark 48 running, sir.
Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track.
Ready, tube 2.
Firing point procedure, Sierra 2-7, tube 2, single fire ad cap.
Weapons, all tubes ready, sir.
Target Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track. Hydrophone effects. Akula breaking up, sir. She's going to the bottom.
Quiet on the con! Quiet on the con! I want absolute silence
Incoming
right
torpedo
now.
has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Torpedo continues to close. Range 300.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Torpedo continues to close. 200. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 150 yards. 200 yards. Oh, baby. It's a clean miss. 500 yards. Torpedo continues to pass astern. 800 yards and still opening. Torpedo self-destruct, sir. 900 yards.
Sonar, state your contacts.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no. Say again, no contacts at this time.
Bruce. Gotta have faith, man.
Degrees rudder, I report 205. Order to help. Wild Bill, sir. He wants to talk to you.
Left 5 degrees rudder, steady report.
You call the Admiral Wild Bill?
5 degrees rudder.
Uncle Bill and I go way back.
Sir, my run's left 5 degrees.
Bravo Zulu, Idaho. Well done. You can be proud of yourselves. You've brought the world back from nuclear annihilation, defeated the forces of evil, and generally kicked butt. I'm going to put you boys in for some basket leave at the end of the month.
Just doing our duty, sir.
Son, your nation's proud of you, and so am I. Thank your men for me. Let's get out.
Nice job, Skipper. Waiting on new orders, sir.
You've been taking orders all week, XO. What do you want to do?
I wouldn't mind seeing the sun, Captain. Officer of the deck, blow main ballast and surface...
Blow main ballast, surface the ship, aye.
Goodbye.